Okay, so coming in, you ran unopposed, everything like that. What are your specific goals, or what are the issues you think that are most prevalent right now that you want to address right away?
One thing we would like to address is having and finding, I guess, a 24-hour building that all students can go to throughout the night. There are two 24-hour buildings on campus, but are only kind of reserved, I guess, for specific students. So there's the Siemens Center, which is the engineering building, but only if you're an engineering student can you go in there and study. So we'd like to have a 24-hour building that's accessible to all students. Hopefully the Iowa Memorial Union, obviously. We think it'd be a helpful resource for studying and also providing maybe a late night alternative, especially with the pressing issue of the 21 ordinance. What are all these maybe 19 and 20-year-old students going to do who usually may spend a night in an establishment? Providing them with a late night alternative and just maybe having more comedy shows, more concerts, more late night movies be shown here, more events, I guess. We think that would be a good alternative to that. So the IMU is what we're looking for a 24-hour building, but really any kind of building that will allow students to study late into the night without having to leave when once 2 o'clock reaches and then have to worry about studying somewhere else. So we like that. Obviously, it's open 24 hours during finals week, but finals week is not just the only week where students are busy. Midterm weeks and midterms here at the University of Iowa run from 2 weeks to maybe even 6 weeks. So really, we want to have a specific building that is open 24 hours to cater to those students. We also want to try a Get Out the Vote campaign and really get students engaged with the political kind of process that's surrounding them. Lately, there's been some speculation about a disconnect between students in the community and students in politics. Last year, for instance, there were two UI students who ran for the Iowa City Council, and they only garnered about a percentage and a half of the overall student vote. So that's pretty disappointing in our eyes and in many students' eyes. So we're trying to change that. So we're going to throw a lot of money into a Get Out the Vote marketing campaign. Just get T-shirts, try to bring polling stations to the residence halls, so it allows easier students to vote. Try to get all the students who can register in Iowa City to get them registered so they can vote, and really try to get a large student turnout, similar hopefully to the 2008 campaign where Barack Obama was elected. There was a large student turnout there, and we think that if behind our efforts and just trying to get the word out, we think that we can see that again. Another thing, and this is a little more simpler, I guess, and it may just kind of be related to student government, but just trying to have some simple student government internal reform, I guess. Lately, we've heard that maybe, because there was only one ticket last year, maybe student government just isn't as large of a presence as it has been in years past. So we'd really like to try to enhance that and get the word out on what we're trying to do more, and just let students aware of what we're doing. And also that means being more accountable, being more accessible, and just being more transparent, essentially. So that means cleaning up our website, maybe just having some forums and stuff in the residence halls, or some student hangouts, just kind of hanging out in the Pentacrest with a table maybe, and just kind of advertising what we're doing. So we can make sure that students, especially first-year students, who have 4 years to go, are aware of student government, and then hopefully they can give back and also get involved with the organization as their college experience continues. Another thing we want to do, and this is kind of a fun thing, I guess, especially in Iowa City, Iowa City is a very environmentally friendly town. We've seen kind of the popularity of farmers markets downtown. One thing we want to do is there's a UI student garden that grows their materials out by the UI rec field. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to provide them with a little more money so that they can grow more materials, and then have those materials be grown and then also sold to students at a farmer's market sometime next fall. So over the summer, hopefully they can continue to grow those, and then once fall rolls around, we can sponsor and we can fund a farmer's market that is put on by the Environmental Coalition and also the UI Student Garden. So that'd be something that we think a lot of students would come to, and also not just students but community members too. So those are just kind of some fun ideas that we're trying. We're working hard throughout the summer, and we'll be here all throughout the summer to try to get these rolling and try to get them done before our term is up next March.
Okay.